G'day and welcome back to Duck Zorly Gaming and Planet Zoo. We are back here in Planet Zoo at the Zorly Zoo, and we are looking and playing with the Australia Pack, the latest DLC from Frontier for Planet Zoo. Alright, we only just got rid of wet weather in the last episode and now it's come back again. So we haven't got a very good area to live here or to have a zoo. Now we've got a few problems with our animals. We've got... we've got to set up our eastern brown snakes. I've done a little bit of work here off camera just to sort of get things moving a bit. So we're going to have a look at that. But I've got a few animal things to deal with. We also had one of our koalas has just died. It obtained a disease. Now the disease was, let me have a look and see. Yes, here, was it listeriosis? Yes, it was. It got a case of listeriosis. And we didn't have that researched initially, so we've since put them on that, and they're being researched. And as you can see, we're at level 2, so hopefully that exacerbates that problem. There goes our koala there. Anyway, all right, we shall continue on irrespective. Right, so we've got a bit of a entranceway here. Some Australian signs there. We've got our first level of the Australian research as well with our mechanic research. Oh, what have we got here? We're actually now at level 2 as well for both Australia and South America. So we're unlocking more things as we go, which is great. But we've just put these signs up, information booths, nice Australia bin there. We've got a cleaner here, cleaning up the mess because we didn't have our bins down because I was waiting to try and get the Aussie bins. Or the Aussie themed bins anyway. Then we come through here, this little area all full of eucalypts and ghost gums and all that sort of stuff. Then we come down the path here into the zoo itself. We've got some nice Australian themed light posts and lamps here. We've got the information area there. Now we've got our eastern browns. As you can see, we've got eastern browns in here. Now I just need to fine tune this because the temperature is not quite right for them. Need to bump that up a couple of degrees. So we need 23 degrees thereabouts. 23. So there we go. They're a bit happier in there now. That looks good. They've had some offspring, which is fine. We can leave them for now, and they're all well and good. That's been fully upgraded because we already had Eastern Browns over at the entrance, so we've got 2 exhibits for them. Right, as we proceed down over here, I did put a couple of these in, as we said at the end of the last episode. I am going to put some cafes and that Australian themed in here a little bit later, but for now it just gives them something to eat and drink, or an ice cream and drink here at the zoo. We then have our koala enclosure, which is here. And that seems to be doing okay, except for the fact we lost poor Ellie, our koala. All right. Anyways, putting the food out. And the snow. Oh, that's right. We also did put heaters in. So as you'll see, the snow doesn't form on the ground here in the exhibit because we did put heaters in. So that's okay. We've got to keep our koalas nice and warm because they expect a nice warm area. As you can see, the snow generally melts off. I have got a little bit of gap here I need to fix, obviously. So we'll look at fixing that up as well and fine-tuning the heaters for that. That's okay. Then over here, we did put in a... this is a mechanic station along with water and power, and that helps our facilities just over here running. So I'm not worried about putting a heater over here. We don't need to worry about that. Our red panda's about to inbreed. That's not a good idea, but anyway. All right. So what else have we got? We got people visiting us. Let's have a look, see if there's anyone... No one there I'm particularly going to point out at the moment. All right. West African lion has low welfare. Oh, okay. I need to put heaters in here as well. So let's quickly do that. I want to keep our lions comfortable, so we're going to put some heaters in. Like that. I've got some heaters in there already, just not real effective. So what we're going to do is get rid of that and get the heater. Oops. Heater, and put one in there like that. What we're going to do is we're just going to spotted a protester. Oh, grand. Right. Right. This one here. The range, I'm going to cut the range down just a little bit. Just need to fill in. There we go. So that's just going to fill in. So what we're going to do is just basically get rid of most of the cold areas. When it does sort of snow, it's probably a little bit bigger than that. Still shrinking. Right, that's shrunk way more than what I wanted it to. Let's have a look. There you go. Right. Now you could actually move you over to there. Like that. You're on full range. You're okay. Right. So we'll just leave that there for now and we'll come back to that. There's our, that looks quite nice in there, all lit up with the snow on the ground, all our cafe area, our big eatery. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that. We want to get back into dealing with our animals over here at the Australia Zoo. Copyright infringed, all that sort of stuff. All right, let's continue on in here. So, what we've got is we've got dingoes and cassowaries left to put out, I think. Let's have a quick look-see. Checking guest needs. Kangaroos, dingoes, and yes, we've got some cassowaries. Now, I think I did have a facility pre-built. Blueprints I want to go to for the dingoes. This makes it quick, easy. We can just sort of lock that in. Double dingo habitat there, snow leopard. So I haven't unlocked the dingo habitat. Koala playground is still locked as well. Outback paradise. That's the water system that I used. Okay, so get rid of that. Right. Let's just see about building our own then. So what we're going to do, actually what we're going to do is put in our facilities for our vets and stuff like that. So let's do a bit of that. Just we've got this in place. So currently we have keeper hut and the staff room in here. So we need to work on those and get those built up. So we can actually build on those ourselves, or we can use some pre-mades. I'm going to put a couple of the pre-mades down for the stuff we haven't already got and see how that looks. Staff facilities, let's go. Vet surgery is what we need. I need to get rid of that. And I want to go the content pack, Australia pack, like that. Whoops, not what I want to do. Right, now let's have a look. We've got starter staff, Australia, small quarantine, small vet. That's a large one that has everything in it. That is quite large, isn't it? Not sure if I want to place that down and play with that one or not. It does look quite good, but yeah, I think for now we'll possibly just leave that for now. All right, let's have a look. What have we got? Veterinary surgery. Okay, there's an Australian veterinary surgery. So this one looks okay. So let's have a look at this. There's our access there. And into there like that. And in fact, what we could do, I think we might just bring that down here. And we'll put that in place there. Like so. There we go. Now, I think we're not going to put any exhibits in here. I'm going to put some shops in here facing out on the path. And then our dingoes we'll probably put on the other side over here. And we'll probably put kangaroos in here. So we can do that initially straight away. So let's just move that tree. We're going to put that surface move to there like that. There we go. Right. So let's look at putting in another habitat. Now, barriers. Let's have a look. Now, chain link fence would probably be sufficient for our kangaroos. Steel mesh, resistance grade. That should be fine. Let's put a steel mesh fence in. Right. Now, I think what we'll do is we will make that a curved angle setup. Maybe I can't do that yet. Right, let's go to the length. Right, let's bring that down there. Sure, I should be able to make that curved. Angle setup. No, I don't want that. Flat top. Nope. 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 Sea level relative. Nope. 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 Curved barrier top. Oh, right. No. Okay. Well, we're just going to do it this way then. So I just want to do this, and I'm going to have the entry to the exhibit for the vets and all that just over through there. Pull that back. Now, I'm not so sure how big we need to be for kangaroos, but I'm guessing they need a fair bit of room. So I'm going to make this quite long over here, and then we're going to bring it back in. One of our capuchins is about to mate. Haven't spoken about the capuchins. The capuchins we actually put in with our lemurs. And I only did that just playing around the other day. I'm not so sure if they're actually compatible, so I do have to go and check that because we don't want to cause any problems there. We're going to put that in there like that. And right, that's all well and good. Now, I'm thinking what I want to do now is I'm going to experiment with doing alternative habitat where they can't swim. Right, so I think I might... No, let's just put this in. I'm going to play around with doing a more advanced... why aren't you going in there? Right, edit. Come back a bit to there. Right. Let's see if we can get that going now. There we go. I'm going to put two-way glass in here, or one-way glass, I mean. Actually, yeah, no, put one-way glass. I like the one-way glass because it doesn't impact on the animals. If they want to get away, they don't have to be looking at the humans as they're wandering around and staring at them. There we go. All right. Now, as always, it's back to front. So we're going to select that, edit barrier, and select that. And that piece there. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into here and we're going to rotate that. There we go. Excellent. There we go. Now, let's get our kangaroos brought over because it does take some time to bring them over. So we're going to come in here and find our kangaroos. Red kangaroo, red kangaroo, red kangaroo, red kangaroo. Oh, we've got two males. That could be problematic. Female. Right, so we've got 5 kangaroos. I don't even know how many we can have as a good social group. Normally they are, we have a fair few, but anyway, we'll put them in. Invalid destination. Right, no, because I need to have my habitat doorway, don't I? Right, so let's go back into here. Barriers, I mean to have there, like that. And we're going to put that in there like that. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Right. So that's there now. We should be able to get our kangaroos. We'll select them all again. 3, 4. Where's number 5? And you. Send you to the zoo. And there they go. Right. Now, we're going to have to start prepping to get this ready. So we're going to go in here again and we're going to find our content pack, Australia pack. And that's all well and good. So we're going to get some desert bloodwood, stringy eucalyptus. Oh, nice big stringy eucalyptus. Over here in the corner. Like that. Look at that. Lovely big trees. Look at them. Beautiful. And for those of you that never smelt a eucalyptus, they are lovely. I mean, many of you probably have had eucalyptus oil, for instance. Beautiful. Really, really good. Really good for removing things like sticker residue and stuff like that. We have buy eucalyptus oil, and it's used for that. So yeah, very good. Right. Anyway, we digress. I'm just going to put some more of these around here, just act as a bit of a border. Okay. And then we might put some small ghost gums. Might put this ghost gum here, front. A couple of smaller ones just nearby. Oops, did I put that? Yes, I did. So we can't put that on the tree. Oops. I want to move, not advance move. Right. Anyway, there you go. Right. Construction nature. I want to do in. Sorry. Righto. Now, ghost gum sapling. Right, so I'll put a little sapling in there like that. Maybe one there like that. Right. Right, there like that. Okay, that's that done. Now, here we go. Our kangaroos have arrived. Let's go have a look. I want to see these guys as well. There's Big Red. Look at that. And what a good Aussie name, Monaro. Well done, Frontier. Well done. Yeah, that's a Big Red. Okay, he's injured. Why is he injured? Right. Call the keeper. And call the vet. Right. That's our other Marinda. Okay. Lalardia. That's not a very Aussie name. And who's this one? Tani. And Marinda. Who's this one? Jarly. Okay. All right. So there we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have to set everything up and get these guys nice and happy. So they don't like much grass. Oh, they don't mind grass long, but they don't like it too much of that. So we're going to bring that back a bit. They want a bit of sand by the look of it. A little bit of sand in there. They don't like snow. They do want rock. So we're going to get some rock. Put some rock just over in here. There we go. A bit of rock there like that. Smooth out. There we go. That's pretty much okay. They're happy with the size, which is good. We might just do a bit of deformation though. We don't want to make it too straight. Set down a bit there. Go. Right. Okay, what else are we going to do? Roughen. Let's just roughen. Up a bit there like that. Very good. Now, we need a habitat. We need a sleeping area for them. So we're going to come in here and we're going to grab the 32 by 20 is probably too big. 12 by 12. That will be sufficient. Now, I've got enough for, I think I've taken, oh no. No, I should just be able to fit this over in here. Animal is starving. Okay, which animal? Okay, these guys are starving. Right, call the keeper. Right. Can't have our animal starving. Right, let's go back over here to the roos. Right. So we've got our shed in place. I'm going to put some bedding down in there. Habitat. Bedding. Right, I'm just going to put some large leaves. Extra large leaves. Like that. Then plenty of room. Right, so they've got plenty of bedding area there. Now we need to give them some food and water. Right, so let's have a look at the... right, where are we? Red kangaroo. Right. So we are going to just do red kangaroo. So I'm making sure we've got stuff that's applicable for them. Okay. Food trough large. I was going to put a medium food trough in initially. I'll put one down in here. I'll put two of them in like that. And we're going to put a water pipe. And the other thing we're going to have to put in is heaters. Because kangaroos... Although some of them do live in sort of sub-Arctic, well, not Arctic, but certainly in cooler temperate zones of Australia. But they tend to sort of be more in warmer climates, like whether it be the desert all that sort of stuff. But like down in Tasmania, for instance, where it gets quite cold during winter, you have rock wallabies and eastern wallabies and all that sort of stuff down there, which are cousins to the kangaroos. They're all down there as well. So that's okay. All right, we're going to put another one in here like that. And I'm going to put another one in here like that. And then what we'll do is we'll just reduce the size of these guys here. Like that. And come over this one here. Reduce this one a little bit as well. Like that. We just want to make it so as they're filling in those cold blank areas. And that looks as though that's filling in most of it. Point alert requires attention. Not in its ideal temperature. No, well, if you guys actually happen to move into the middle of the pen and not just sit over here, you probably would be a little bit warmer. But it's okay. We'll come to you with the heaters. Right. Warm there, warm there. Yeah, that'll be okay. I'll increase these two a little bit. So if we got to 15 on that one. And we've got 15 on this one. And that should fill in that gap in there. Okay, so it's not cold anymore. So it's between warm or mid to warm. So that should be okay. All right. So let's select our kangaroos again and see what else we've got to do for our habitat. Enrichment is what we need. They're not happy with the amount of snow. Because there's 21% snow. So we might have to tune that a little bit more. That's okay. Environment, they're happy with the environment, with the amount of coverage and the plants. That's good. So now we just need the enrichment for them. So let's have a look and see what we've got the way of enrichment for the kangaroo. Sprinkler. Let's put a sprinkler in. Put a sprinkler in there. Soccer ball. I can't say I've actually noticed a kangaroo playing with a soccer ball before at any zoo or park I've been to. But anyway, that's okay. We'll give them that. Hanging grazer feeder. We'll give them one of them. We'll put that over here. Like so. And yeah, and I'm going to put another small heater in just here. That. And bring you down to about 15. Should get rid of all that snow from there. There we go. Look at that. So there you go. The animation is excellent. I honestly would expect nothing less. There you go. And then he goes and lies down. Nice pose there, just leaning on the elbow and having a fat dime in his exhibit. Right. Okay. Well, that's the kangaroos almost done. So what we need to do now is just put in a couple of boards. So we need to put in our that. We want our display boards. Remember where they were. And we're going to put some signage in. So I'm going to put a kangaroo sign. There's one there like this. And then mechanical kangaroo. Well, we're going to sit you. Sit there like that. There we go. Right. And what else have we got signage wise? Information boards. Australian fence. Not going to put that in for the moment. And what else we've got? Brick wall. Yeah, not any of that. Signs. Looking. No, I think it must be under. It's under facilities. Research. There we go. Right, so we need to put these in now. That back or front? That's front. So we're just going to rotate that a little bit. Hope we've got power here. There we go. And I'm going to put another one here like this. Information boards are good because they educate our patrons, and that gives them more chance to give us more money. I'm going to put speakers, one in there. Put one in there. We're going to put just small speakers near the information signs. And put one over in here like that. That's all well and good. And that should be about it. So what we're going to do now is going to turn this on. Red root. Thank you. Select the speaker. Red kangaroo. And for this one, red kangaroo. And in here, red kangaroo. And that's not a kangaroo. You can hear panting. That's my dog coming back up, going for a walk. Red kangaroo and red kangaroo. Right. There we go. All good. And there we go. There's our kangaroos, all happy, sitting out here. Just got to get our keeper to come and bring them some food. We also have to add this into our zone, our work zone. So we'll do that very quickly. So we're going to go to zoo, go to staff, work zones. Now we do have an Australia Zoo area here. I'm going to edit that work zone. And as you can see, green is what's in this zone. So we're going to add the Kangaroos exhibit. When I can. Come on. Add that. And I want to add that. There we go. So it's now added the working hut we put in there and also the kangaroos. So now the keepers and all that we have assigned this area will actually work in there and look after them as well. And that's it. So there we go. So we've got kangaroos and koalas already on our zoo, and they're happily bouncing away. All right, let's have a look at this important alert before we have to take off. Timber wolf is starving, so we need to get our timber wolves fed. That is not very good at all. So I'll fix that off camera. Reindeer intimidation between different... What is it? Between different species. Reindeer and Komodo dragon. Well, why is there a Komodo dragon in the reindeer exhibit? Right, I don't know. I'll fix that. Dangerous fighting for alpha status with the lions. I fixed that. All right. Anyway, that is it. So that is where we're coming along to now with our Australia Zoo component. Sorry for the trademark, the Irwins. But yeah, there we go. So hopefully we'll have some guests coming in now, and they'll look at the roos and the koalas, and we just need to put some donation buckets and all that down, but that should be sufficient. Looking good. Loving the animation. I mean, species in the habitat. Why is there a cassowary? I haven't put a cassowary in there. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so hope you're enjoying it. I'm loving seeing the animation, the detail that they've put in to the Australian pack. It's available now on Steam, so go check it out. And of course, Planet Zoo at the moment, well, it's actually by the time you see this, it'll be finished, but it's 75% off. So you've got to keep an eye out on Steam and get opportunities to get it at a discounted rate. But anyway, if you like the episode, press that like button. If you didn't, that's okay. You can press the dislike button as well. I don't mind. And of course, don't forget that you can come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details are down below. And please subscribe and like, as I said before. And if you do subscribe to the channel, please make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when more videos like this are available on the channel. We'll see you again as we continue to build our Australia Zoo component of Zorly Zoo. And until next time, take care of yourself and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Zorly Zoo and Duck Zorly Gaming. See you later. Bye.